Hi, this is Mandy from Grow HR, coming to you from my new home office, 101 Caravan. Today I'm going to talk about the wage subsidy. We've had a few questions over the last few days, so good to capture it in a bit of a video. So we'll have a look at what the purpose of it is, what it is, and what you can use it for. So if we start at the top, what is it? It is for businesses whose revenue is impacted by more than 30% because of COVID-19. So the test for it, if any 1 month between January and June 2020, your revenue is more than 30% down on the same month in 2019, and it's because of COVID, then you're eligible to apply for that subsidy. The purpose of the subsidy is to keep your team in regular employment at least 80% of their current employment. So that's another test on the subsidy. And its purpose is to help you work through this period, try and keep people in employment and to consider any changes should that be required. How much is the subsidy? So the subsidy is based on a formula, but it's paid as a lump sum. The current formula is $585.80 for a full-time staff member and $350 per week for a part-time staff member. The subsidy is 12 weeks, so it is 12 times those amounts, and a maximum of $150,000 to any one business. You do need your staff members' consent to apply for wage subsidy or to name them when you're applying for wage subsidy, so make sure that you're communicating with staff and getting their consent, ideally in writing, but you can do it by verbal consent if that's more practicable, but also giving staff the option that if they don't consent to talk to you about that, their details could be passed on to other agencies. There is a sheet available for them that explains more about how their details will be used. So apply for the subsidy, receive the subsidy. Once you've received the subsidy, then you can use that subsidy towards paying wages. It doesn't have to be paid the per week amount to a specified person. You can spread it across everybody as you need to. So that's available for 12 weeks from the 17th of March. The government is keeping it under review. This is about the first period only. So if you want to have a look at applying for the subsidy or more information about it, if you go to www.workandincome.gov.nz, at the top of the page there's a section of subsidy for employers, and there's a lot of information sitting in there for you. Likewise, for more official information about COVID-19, the government website, one source of information, covid19.gov.nz. So any questions in relation to employment, get in touch with the team at Grow HR. We wish you all the very best.